Let's talk about who's a filmmaker, what that means, and why you might actually be one without even knowing it.
Just a quick stop over here at Warner Brothers, no big deal.
Howdy, Jeff Bartsch here with Story Greenlight, where we're all about helping you tell the stories you care about the most. So if you're new to the channel, consider hitting that subscribe button and ring that bell so you don't miss a single video. Welcome to my home away from home. This is my edit bay, and it is lunch hour. A few years ago, I read a book by Jared Diamond called Guns, Germs, and Steel. Fascinating book talking about how societies grow and change. And one of the big drivers of change in any society is technology, which is a big deal for us as creators because for almost a century, the idea of being a filmmaker meant showing up to places like this, using technology like this. But technology changes, and even though people are still using this stuff, there are the people who are shooting feature-length films on this. So if technology is more and more no longer a barrier to being a filmmaker, then what does that word actually even mean anymore? My friend Cody Wanner was in LA recently, and he is the co-owner of a production company in Harrisburg, Pennsylvania, and he is an amazing daily vlogger, and I asked him what he thinks it means to be a filmmaker.
Just a quick stop over here at Warner Brothers, no big deal.
All right, so dude, this right back here is the back lot of Warner Brothers. So this is one of the major motion picture studios in the entire world. It's been here for over a century.
Yeah.
And my question for you is, when a YouTuber says, I'm a filmmaker, do you think there's a bar that needs to be met to say, what makes a filmmaker a filmmaker?
That's a great question. I mean, I think we're at so many different levels now. We have so many different levels of filmmaking. You know, there's 6-year-old kids who are cutting movies on iMovie, and you know, then the whole way up to kind of this level and everything in between. You know, I think so much so the games are just different games now. It's not like this is one thing, that's one thing. You know, screen recording, like live broadcasting on Twitch, that's another thing. They're all different games, and so a filmmaker, it means a lot more than it used to mean. Yeah. Like when you talk to people in the entertainment industry, they get really snotty really quick. Yeah. Because they're like, please. Right. YouTube, right. Hello, YouTubers, you own a DSLR. You are not a filmmaker because you own a DSLR. And it's like, well, it depends on who you talk to. Right. And it's like, and it depends on the context. I mean, Hollywood has been changing for years and years. And the fact that we can use one of these, you know, that's the tool here, not like these massive sound stages behind me. It's like they have their place, but boy, it's just incredible to think how the world's changed. It's changed drastically. Everybody, I mean, I like what you said earlier, like this is the camera, right here. I spent almost 20 years in the entertainment industry figuring out what it means to be a filmmaker, like right now. And I will say, I think a big part of it is the idea of being cinematic, creating moments that feel like you're in a movie. I think that's a big deal. But even that idea right there is not at all clear. I mean, I did a live stream talking about what it means to be cinematic, and when you ask that to people, you get as many answers as you have people. So in this case, I would love to know, what do you think it means to be a filmmaker? I would love to get your comments, and let's talk about this. And in the meantime, if this is helpful, if this is thought-provoking, hit that thumbs up button, and remember, keep telling your stories because you matter. Your message matters, and the world needs to hear what you have to say.